on the other side start, you know.
Oh.
So, yeah.
Also, because she said it doesn't exist first.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Okay, I believe true love exists because, you know, like I feel like love is love. I believe true love exists because my parents, I've been married for so long, so I see that's true love. You know, I believe true love exists because, like, you can see there's certain people around me that I know that's true love, you know? Like, true love has so many ingredients in it.
Okay.
And if I see those ingredients, honestly, that's true love.
Okay.
You know, yeah.
Yeah, but actually we're talking about does true love still exist? The meaning it existed with your parents' generation. But how about this generation?
I say
Does it still exist?
also now it exists.
Yeah.
Okay,
She
to
believes
me
that
it
it
doesn't.
exists in general.
To me
Why?
it doesn't because of so many reasons that are all over the universe. I would say that it doesn't exist because nowadays people fall in love for different reasons.
Like what?
For instance, I might fall in love with your beauty, but not you yourself.
And just for enough just to see my
Exactly,
face.
with your beauty.
That's
But true love is built from the ground. Like back in days, remember it was built from the ground, right? When you're still young, you grow up like knowing each other. But nowadays, there's online dating that people still consider that as love. There are a lot of.
But what is true love to you? What's the definition of your true love?
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna ask
true
you
love
what
to
is
me. True love to me. I think true love is like. Do I say it extinct? Like it doesn't exist anymore. True love to me is like. I think I don't even know what true love is.
Exactly.
'Cause
Now, why are you arguing?
No, I'm not arguing because the reason why I'm saying that because in my generation I've never seen true love anywhere. Yeah, in your generation too.
Me,
The
my
same
generation.
generation.
She says that she
No,
no.
that one
see-
I've seen
and
a
her-
few. I see a
You've seen
few.
it.
I see a few.
Okay,
I
you've
see
seen
a
a
few,
few.
someone's sons
Okay,
and someone's
you've seen
daughters
a few
walking
in
down the
love,
aisle.
right?
Okay.
You've seen a few in love. Yeah. Of course, some people tend to be in love, but in a couple of years, you find them no more. Nowadays you can
So you're
never
saying
find
true
people.
love doesn't break up?
Of course, it doesn't break up. Yeah, I think it doesn't. Can you break up with your parents? That's true love, right?
Yeah, but
Exactly.
no.
Yeah, that's
You
a
can.
good point.
Exactly.
I mean, at the end of the day, things are different. You can't tell me true love is where, like, when someone slaps you, you're staying because that's true love.
Exactly. You're gonna stay in if you love this person. You're
Eh?
gonna stay in.
When
Ned
someone
go.
slaps me,
Ned
backhand
go.
slaps
That's
me,
what
and
I'm
I
saying,
say,
it doesn't
The
exist.
first time
If
you
you
go,
don't-
If you love me, if you really love me,
You're going to
and
beat
you
me.
anger me, and you anger me, and I run out of control and I slap you. If you really love me,
can I slap you
you go,
back?
huh?
Can I slap you back?
slap him right now,
Slap
backhand.
slap me back. If you're the one in wrong,
So
then
you
why
mean
do you
to tell
slap
me
me
it's
back?
okay?
If you're in wrong,
It's okay if you get angry.
no,
If
but
you're
then
showing
it
love,
makes
that if the person you're showing love to the person, if like you get angry and then you beat the person, that is showing love. That is true love to you.
No, actually, it's not about beating.
That's abuse.
That's just like.
That is domestic violence.
That's
It's not.
abuse.
No, forget about what people say. That domestic violence. You
I
are.
slap
No,
is
but
domestic
that's-
violence.
generation though.
That's what you're leading to because there's some people who stay with someone who are abusive, but they're only there for a reason because they're helping them in some way, either financially or health-wise.
Okay, let me ask you a question. You're saying if I slap somebody, this person is gonna go away, yeah, right? So how about if a woman slaps a guy? Do you think these guys always go?
Women,
they
most of
stay?
the time when I see women slap a guy,
Exactly.
it's out of anger. It's not love. You know, guys will be
It's
like,
out of no one should be
most-
touched on.
exactly. But then the way he's bringing it is like also like women do it because of. I mean, for me, most of the time that I've seen it is when like a woman is like angry or you disrespect her or something. She'll be like, what? But then men they'll be like, oh, Kwaga. Like that.
No,
No, it's kind. I think we have it like our parents' generation. Okay, had like I don't like when someone who's older, let's say 50 or 60, whatever, they're like, I've had a successful marriage. But when they tell you the things that they've endured in this marriage, the guy used to beat me, the guy used to cheat me, the guy used to do this and this and this. For them, that's a successful marriage. I don't believe that's true love, right?
Why?
True love is you would. Why?
Yeah, why? Yes.
So you would
I'm just asking.
you went. I will argue with you.
asking
I
your
will-
Why? Come on,
Listen, listen.
I'm asking your opinion.
But
Nah, I don't
think-
want anybody beating anyone.
I think
you.
true love is like, even though it's a movie, a story, like Shakespeare, like Romeo and Juliet. You know,
Romeo
when
and
when you're willing to die for this person, you know, you're willing, like as Bruno Mars said, like you go on the train and even the trucks just catch you because you're chasing for this person. That is true love. You're willing to go down and dirty for this person. I think that's true love. Now, in love is different. In love, you're just in love with a person, and then love, that's just everyone says I love you, you know. But I feel like
And they don't mean it.
true love still does exist because I've seen it in my own life. I've seen it in my parents' life. I've seen it in some of my friends' life that it does exist.
Yeah.
Right? You just gotta look for people now like Jackson, you know. Yeah, you have to look for other people. That,
Not
you know,
Jackson.
Not
Yeah.
Jackson.
Okay, but you have to look for me.
Why?
Other than other people. Reason being, because I believe the truth. The truth is true love doesn't exist. Really, because of so many reasons. Nowadays, I've witnessed. Like you witnessed the true love that you're talking about, but I've witnessed the no love at all. Like true love doesn't exist anymore. Reason being is that nowadays we see a lot of breakups happening every day. And when these people are in love, they're gonna say, "Hey, we're in true love." But when they break up, that's when you find out that they've never been in love. They were just lasting. You know, nowadays I think what we consider as true love is lust. That's what I think. That's what I think. Yeah.
So
You
you
get-
know, it can be.
That's what it
can
means. For instance.
Do you know that when you're married to someone, and let's say a true love, sex doesn't mean anything, and even those years, now you're just gonna start saying to this person as your friend, your in friend, just even a room and live, like you love this person, but it's like you have so much that you have gone through with this person that it's not even about sex. It's about something deeper.
Yeah, it's not about
connection.
sex. It's about like what you have in common. Is that what you're saying? But like you've gone through a lot with this person.
You've
That's
lost.
what
You've
they
lost
say.
this argument. Next question.
Well, let me start with the questions. So the question is love more about pleasure or self-sacrifice? Who wants to go?
I go first.
Yeah, you can go first.
What Rona, go first.
I mean, pleasure. You're selfish. One, don't be like Jackson. 'Cause I know that's what he's gonna say.
Again,
I think-
Okay.
I think it's about self-sacrifice because you need to. There's so much you need to sacrifice into a person that you love, right? In order for the relationship to actually work, or marriage, or situationship, or Jackson's whatever thing he wants for a relationship.
I go next. Okay.
Yeah, you
sure.
can go.
What was the question? What was it? The,
Pleasure. Or, is it for
I
pleasure
think
or
true love,
for?
true love is not about pleasure. It's not about pleasure. I can stay with the girl I love, but even if I don't get this pleasure, it's like the girl is selfish as well. But anyway, it's not about. Yes. I'm thinking of as a man. If I don't get this pleasure, that means this girl, there's something going on somewhere. But for the other, what's the other one?
Self-sacrifice.
Yeah, self-sacrifice. I want to agree with Rona, but no.
I
I think because of some reasons. The reason why true love, self-sacrifice. Okay, I'll agree with Rona.
Ooh.
On the self-sacrifice.
Yeah, it's about self-sacrifice actually, because if you don't do so, that means. I think it's about self-sacrifice.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
If you don't, then that means you don't love this person anyway.
I mean, I also agree on that part about the sacrifices. Are you willing to like give up everything for this person? And
Not everything.
No, not
no,
not
like
right.
are you willing, will you die for this person?
No.
No. You wouldn't.
If my
You wouldn't do Romeo and Juliet.
wait.
You don't want Romeo and Juliet.
My name is Lona.
But this
I'm not no Juliet.
You want to do Romeo and Juliet.
What is die?
No, you know Jesus died for all
God's
of us and
will. God's
sacrificed for
will.
all of
God's will
us.
was not about me dying for someone's son.
But when
Jesus
you get
died for all
married,
of
right,
us.
it's for better for worse, right?
Better or worse, or non dying. For better or worse, not for better or dying.
In the past. Okay, so we're gonna move into the next question. Is marriage something that can be temporary or is it permanent? We just had a little bit about this discussion right now about the marriage part. With the marriage, it's kind of tricky. I mean, I'll go on Jackson's side. I mean, these days I've seen like a whole lot of marriage. Like, I don't know if it's much easier for people to get divorces these days or there's something about, like, I've seen like a whole lot of divorces happening and breakups happening, marriages lasting for just days.
Yeah.
And especially even during this quarantine, like we've seen like a whole lot of marriages break. Like these people found out like they cannot live with each other anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Because of some common reasons.
what
And
do
I
you
know them.
what
What
are
are the common reasons? Usually?
What? Oh, escalating. Come on.
I want to know.
Yeah, so to me, I've also witnessed this happening, and I've actually gone through why, like the causes of these marriage, like these divorces.
Talk to us, therapists.
Sometimes, most cases, are the women.
Excuse me?
You see, I expected
you
that.
say?
I expected that. I expected that. Most expect more.
Shut up, again, the
Just
cool
don't want to be
No,
The person who's going to marry you.
Let's be realistic. The truth is,
women
the
are the
truth
ones
is,
doing the divorces.
exactly, in most cases. The reason being, now if people get married, now it's a guy to propose. Definitely, guy's gonna propose.
But women propose these
And
days too.
Yeah, it's
it's not a two-way street.
yes it is. Excuse me.
So you
So
would
if your woman proposes
yeah.
to you, say no.
Proposing to me.
Yeah.
That's my job to propose. Well,
Auntie, you're
you can't
taking
propose
long.
to
You're
you and I'm
taking
not
too
ready.
long. She's giving you hints. She's giving you signals, and you're not getting it. So she's like,
Why-
you know what?
why-
Let me put things on my own hand. Let me do it.
Then
Yeah,
why
and then she
Says.
decides she wants.
when you
Don't
decide
you
to
want?
propose
No,
to me, that
don't you
means
want? Don't you want a confident? Don't you want a confident woman? A confident woman. Independent woman.
Anyway, me, I think marriage can
She's
be
like-
permanent,
She's like,
right? The reason why is people have to go biblical in marriage. You know, I think if you read the Bible and see what God's covenant is on two married people, right? Divorce should never be an option, right? Just like, as you say, there are females around, also there are men around.
Yeah.
females
And it's
are
so
the
crazy.
biggest
They
part.
Just like as you
the
said,
divorces are, like,
maybe
so
this
easy to do
this
thing.
woman does not cook good. Maybe you're not good in bed.
This
There's so many
woman
things.
doesn't cook at all.
Oh, it doesn't, but there's some other thing also that you don't do as well that she
Yeah.
doesn't like. So I feel like it's all about saying, this is my person. I chose this person for a reason.
And you compromise.
The covenant, people don't take God serious. That so people are just like, we just have to go to church. But if you see the covenant of why we go to church, actually, to put you under God, the 3 stand to put you under God, meaning that divorce can never be an option. You know, you have to work on it. Unless they're hitting you or the person is kind of disrespecting you in some kind of way, yes.
Yeah.
But other than that, I feel like
There's
you
something
should
that
you
can
should
be
stick.
fixed. Yeah.
That's why I tell people, you know.
Like, is this the person I want to spend the rest of my
Yes,
life with? Do I
yes.
want to be with this person? That's why this quarantine thing. But it's
Yeah.
like a whole lot of like people could not live with each other for like 24/7.
Yeah.
Like a whole lot of divorces. Statistics really went up during the quarantine. People realized that, you know what, this is not the person
And
for
there's
me.
some people who actually thought like, hey, I see myself with this person, and they
Yeah.
got married through the quarantine. So there was good, and then there was bad.
Yeah, definitely.
So
We saw also marriages during the
Just
quarantine.
take your time. Marriage,
Yeah.
man, you're gonna live with this person for 100 years and everything. So
Literally.
definitely you get married. But I'm just scared
Married
of that.
for the right
That whole
reasons.
covenant. We go to church. I don't want to break God's covenant at all. So, Yeah, Jackson, you have anything to say? No? Okay, next question.
Today
Today I have 2, you have 0.
today we're on this side.
Okay, let's get to the another.
Okay, so the other question is, what patterns of conflict did you learn from your parents? I believe that we spoke about some of this whole conflict. So what does it mean to forgive? And I know a whole lot.
Your significant other?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, it plays a very important what should I say?
Important role.
Yeah, an important role in the relationship. Like she said, when you get into this marriage, or I would say marriage, I want to say relationship. When you get into this marriage, I believe that forgiveness plays a whole big role, big factor into the relationship, definitely. What do you guys have to say about the forgiveness part?
Well, I think obviously forgiveness has to go in a relationship. I feel like Jackson has to say forgiveness, obviously, in marriage, relationship, whatever, friendship, it has to be there. But how does someone forgive? I hate when, let's say, like, you do something to me and you're saying, oh, I've forgiven you. Then we start another argument, then you bring up what you've said, you've forgiven me.
Yeah.
You know, that is not forgiveness. Forgiveness is when you're like, this is it, I've forgiven you, you're not going to hear about this anymore.
Yeah.
And I think that's why there's some conflicts in marriage. I'm talking like a marriage counselor.
So for me, I would say that you said forgiveness.
Yeah.
I guess I think now people don't forgive.
Yeah.
Really? No, I'm explaining.
Go
Come
on.
on.
Hey, talk now, talk. Hey.
Okay, I'm giving you the whole platform. Take it.
People don't forgive because somebody might say, hey, I've forgiven you, but this thing is going to stick on this person's mind.
Yeah.
Whereby it's just like breaking a glass and then you say sorry to it. It's already broken. You already
say what?
Like you break, okay, let me say.
I get it, yeah, you break a glass.
Yeah,
glass,
and
yeah.
then you say sorry to it, it's already broken.
Right.
You can't bring it anymore. So it's just like, I bring the same point to when you wrong somebody and then you need forgiveness or you forgive this person, that means you've not forgiven this person at all.
I mean, I think it goes back to something that Lana said. In the marriage part, when you get married, there's some things that you can forgive, and then there's some things like if like he's beating on you, disrespecting you and stuff, there like it's like there's no even discussion about it. You cannot be there. But there's some things where you can, I believe you can fix, but also on the forgiveness part. Because last time I was watching the Steve Harvey show, and there was a lady who asked about her relationship. She said that she and her husband, when they were married, and so her question was, her husband cheated on her, right? And she said about, I believe 8 months or a year ago, that this happened, and then they fixed it or whatever, but she was still struggling to forgive, because every time like she was struggling to trust. And Steve Harvey went on to say that if you're still thinking about it like after a whole year, just let it go.
You understand my point.
We're in this
I
together.
don't understand her point at all.
Wow.
By the way, you guys have talked about disrespecting. But I see the with that point of disrespect. In most cases, women bring this thing a lot. That men can never bring it out.
Why are you
That,
Why are you doing your knuckles like that?
Huh?
Why are you doing your knuckles?
Why is it that only you two are the ones talking about disrespect?
Who else is agreeing on the disrespect? There's no woman who's gonna.
I think
Jackson,
if you love each other, there's nothing to do with disrespect.
You're not gonna beat me up and expect me to be there and come back.
No, hey, listen. Someone's gonna come out with that word that he's disrespecting me. Yet actually, it's about you guys. You're gonna have to to end these things like together. Now if I cheat on you and you slap me, is that disrespect or no?
You cheat?
If I cheat on you and you slap me,
But you did something.
Okay, I did something. I disrespected you, right?
Yeah.
And if you cheat on me, and I slap you, or if
Okay,
I don't slap
can't-
you, and I don't slap
That's
you, is
abuse.
that disrespect?
That's abuse. 'Cause
I
that's
mean,
a
if
woman.
you cheat on
That's
me, if you cheat on me, is
No,
that
I
is
get,
that
I get what
disrespect?
you're saying. I'm saying me.
I've
I
not
already
done it
told
yet.
you. I already told you.
What is abuse?
Abuse
Abuse.
for a female, because men do also get like hit. Right?
Yeah.
So abuse for men and female, I don't agree with, right? But what I'm saying is that if you're married, Jackson, right, and there's a situation that happened, and you've told your girl, like me and you are married, and then you tell me, yo, Lorna, I'm sorry, I'll never do it again, right? But every argument that we have, you bring up the same thing. That means you've not forgiven me.
Yeah, of course. I'll never forgive you.
Wow.
Next question.
This is cold. This is cold right here.
Yeah, okay, I've got the point. You know, Rona. Today's Rona's day.
Lorna's day. I'm winning.
Yeah,
I read
we're
books.
on
It's
this
Rona's
side.
day. Maybe it's Rona's day.
Today we're on this side. So the other question that we could go on to is, who am I to this person? What do I mean to this person? That is the next question. What do you guys have to
I
say
think
about
it's how you respect the person.
Mhm.
I think you cannot be with someone in public and disrespect them in public and think people are gonna respect them.
it? Yeah.
And also, someone is gonna call you what you are treating them as.
Yeah.
There's so many females that want to be called princesses, my queen, my whatever, but your guy.
Thank you.
You don't treat your guy as a king.
Thank you.
understand.
No,
Right?
I got you. Yeah, now I got
No,
you.
that we agree.
Rona's on my
That
side.
we
Yeah.
agree.
Oh, you're on my side.
You went this side.
Okay,
Today is
yeah.
Rona's day.
Yeah, that's Rona's day, man.
So I feel like who am I to this person is how I'm treating this person,
Yeah.
not what this person is saying. Because the person can be like, this is just my girlfriend, but you're not doing anything to him.
Yeah. Appreciating the other yeah. I also believe that like the respect that you have for the other person, the appreciation that you have for the other person. And I feel like sometimes women tend to be like, okay, the guy should be like doing some romantic stuff for me. He should be buying the flowers, he should be buying the chocolates, he should be buying the wine and stuff like that. And then women like sometimes don't do that for the man.
Thank
So-
you. Yeah.
Men
Well,
don't
who
drink
hurt you?
wine,
Come
first
on.
off.
Who say men don't drink wine? Come
No,
on.
it's not just about the wine. Sometimes like write a love letter.
Right.
Or
Yeah,
like
do
like
something
don't let
romantic.
just
But
the man
females are not
Scratch his
romantic.
back.
don't just let the man be
But I
like,
feel like
always
it's-
buying the flowers,
Yeah.
always buying the
Exactly.
flowers, always
Buy
doing
me
like all
flowers
these things.
too.
Yeah.
Also, you go out there be like, you know what, we're going
Kati
out
gwe
for
change
dinner.
kuruma.
Yeah,
Change kuruma.
honestly,
Ori mu
we
yayi.
do
Who's hurting
a
you?
lot for
Who is
females.
hurting
Bro,
you?
it's cold
Nothing
here.
is hurting me.
I
Nothing is
understand
hurting me.
that.
No, let's deal with facts, but
Uh-huh.
nothing's hurting me. But what I see,
Are you sure?
no, nothing's hurting. I also do the thing
I
for
just
females.
had to make sure.
Are you sure how many?
But they've never.
How many females you do them for?
Right.
Asking for
In
a
a
friend.
week.
Yeah, I do a lot. But
Nothing every
but
day.
I've never. I just get a thank you, but they've never surprised me. Even
Yeah.
my birthday. Come on.
I get that. Like, also men deserve to be
But
kind
we
of
all.
appreciated.
But
I told you.
but
Appreciate your man.
if I forget
Appreciate
the
your
female.
kings.
First listen.
I'm listening.
If a man forgets a female's birthday,
Today is
if a, no, first listen to me.
Okay.
we are going to listen to you.
Huh?
We are listening.
Now I'm giving you a very strict point.
Yeah.
If a man forgets a female's birthday, this female's gonna be real angry.
Yeah.
That's true.
But if a girl forgets the guy's birthday, the guy won't even think about it. They will just
yeah.
move on. But meaning, we used to this selfishness that females
It's
have.
not
Like
selfishness,
it's selfishness. Come on.
I mean, I get it. That's why I say. That's
Thank
why
you,
I
you
say.
get it,
That's
yeah.
why I say that, like, who you are to a person is how you really treat the person.
Yeah.
Females don't appreciate their guys, right? And then
Most
Yeah.
of them.
when another female comes and
Females.
appreciates your guy something you would have done,
Don't be
you know,
mad.
don't be mad because now he's, you know, because guys
Buy
guys
your
also are
flowers,
babies, yeah.
Ndetede n'okutuyana.
Be like, let's go out.
Ngobadde okola ki?
I'm taking you out and I'm going to pay.
You feel me?
that,
You
yeah.
understand?
Yeah, exactly. If my girl says she's gonna pay, I'm gonna feel the heavens on earth. But
And
if
then
I
you take
say
it
I'm gonna pay, if I tell this girl I'm gonna pay, she's gonna be like, okay, it's okay, baby, because she's used to this a man has to pay for me. But if she
Right.
says she's gonna pay for me, my man, I'm gonna feel like I'm into my world.
The ladies
You know
are
what I mean?
watching.
Yeah, you're gonna
Like,
pay
like,
for. You're gonna
appreciate
pay.
you,
You're gonna
I
pay
appreciate
for.
your kings out there. I appreciate you
And
most of the
call
time.
your dude a king. Don't
Oh
call
my
A
him
king,
the-
if he
Wow.
does,
I'm not gonna
a
be the
king,
King Jackson. No.
a
If I
king.
call
No,
your
no, no,
princess,
no,
I'll
no,
become
no,
your
no,
king.
no, no, no.
Jackson was
No.
serious.
Yeah.
King
Don't
Jackson.
answer.
Yeah, thank you.
Call somebody if yo, I don't like when someone females be calling their whatever daddy or zaddy
Bro, I
or
cannot
king
even use that
or whatever.
anymore. I
Nah.
have to find
Yeah, we
another
also
Well,
need
you
to-
have to,
we also
yes,
need
but-
to feel,
Yes,
to feel how we
but
guys
if
feel.
you're treating me as a queen,
Exactly.
you know, I'm not gonna call you a king or you're not treating me. You're treating me as your slave master.
No.
That's not gonna happen.
Of course, I'm gonna treat you the way you have to be treated.
Are you sure? And how is that?
Huh?
And
How is that?
By giving you flowers, but you're also gonna give me.
I don't
something.
want flower. What if I don't?
If
I
you
don't
don't want
flowers?
flowers, then I'm gonna give you food.
I don't want food.
Food.
Then I give you.
want
you don't want
I'm
food. Then I give you some
Hey,
rice.
I'm a vegetarian. I eat greens.
We'll
Then
buy
I-
you
then I-
greens.
then I buy
Buy
you
the whole
greens.
tree.
Greens.
I buy you
Buy her
greens.
the whole tree.
Come on.
I will buy you a tree, Lord.
Yeah,
Don't
thank you.
like it in your house.
Oh,
So you
that-
can have all the big
Give me that.
yeah, that's why I love Dior.
In what way?
Let's get into
Dion's on
comments.
my side now.
Let us get into some comments now. We have Kasaja Joseph. He says yes. I have no idea to what, but he says yes, and I believe to watching the show. Vivian kept on saying about the volume, and we have Golda Namara. Most of the people were having some issues with the volume, but we did go on to fix that. Now, Beverly Chidabo is watching. Hi, Beverly. We have Adan Kawuma is also watching. Hi. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching us every Monday right here on AI TV. Now, Vivian, this last name, I am so sorry. I cannot even. I know.
I know Mgisha.
I know Mgisha says, love is a choice, a series of choosing one another. Do you guys have anything to say about that comment?
You better speak.
Yes, I agree with
Preacher girl. And then Charlie, having another relationship out of marriage is a huge factor. But what for
How
Sylvie to
having
go-
another relationship out of marriage?
Yeah.
Or when
I
you're
feel
married
like
but you have
she-
another relationship?
Yeah.
Like you
This is
cheater.
2020.
Okay, that's
Like when
But
you
like people
cheat.
have like relationships with
Yeah,
three
on the
people. Like
side,
they have
yeah.
like marriage. No, like
What
they
do you
can
mean
even live.
2020?
They
Why
can.
would
People
you-
can live in the same house and you have a husband, you have a boyfriend. Like they. What do they call that?
Side
kind of
chick, side boy, side.
No, like it's like boyfriend, and you have a
What
boyfriend.
about
you have your
polygamy? What about
yeah.
monogamy?
Like there are a whole lot of choices these days. So
Yeah,
we
people
cannot-
are fine
why
with
So
are
it.
you
that
guys
means-
finding these dumb things to do? Like,
I have no idea.
you're
Like, people
married,
be having,
stick
like,
with the person you chose.
Yeah,
Why
are
are
you
holding
stick to the
around?
person you chose?
What?
Are you stick to the person you chose or not yet?
Are you sticking to the person you chose?
Yes, because that's the person I love.
Oh.
Ask him if he stick to you.
She said
Okay,
it.
if he
I
does,
have a side chick.
You're wicked.
I'm not wicked.
You're
I'm being.
wicked.
I'm telling facts.
The thunder that's gonna
Yeah,
thunder you is
and-
doing push-ups right now.
That's why. That's why I'm
Push-ups
also
and
hitting the
pull-ups.
gym
And
because.
deadlifts also.
Because you know the
And
thunder is
bench
coming,
press.
eh?
No, the truth is that like you said, 2020.
I didn't say
Well,
2020. I don't know when
Who
they
said
did-
so? Rona.
I did not
Aha,
know.
Rona said so. Okay.
I don't know.
I did.
Rona, why did you
2020.
say 2020?
It's 2020.
Why did you say so?
There's so many things that are going on
Yeah,
right now.
2020 is
Married
a lot.
people are, you know.
Like there's a lot of
It's 20.
cheaters, right?
By the way, this new generation, if you sit down and ask 100 people about marriage, I feel bad for my kids because it's just like marriage is how they get it on social media. Someone believes marriage has to be like this, or like because media says that, then my marriage is gonna be like this.
Yeah.
They don't actually sit down and read the Bible and say marriage is like this. You know.
Just take them to
Rona is referring to
It's
the
not even
Bible all the
church.
time.
Yes,
Let's
because
refer to.
Why do we go to
the
church?
real
Why do we go to
life.
church before reception though? Do
That's
you
true.
just go because it's the norm? Why do you go to church
Yeah,
before
because you have to
reception?
wear
I've
white.
I've never gone to church.
No, I'm saying like
No.
the
Oh,
weddings
right.
you've been to. Why do they first go to church before reception?
I don't know yet.
Let me educate you. In the Bible, it says there's a 3-strand, so that God can unite your husband, your wife, and him together, so nothing can come in between it. You know,
And
that's
the vow.
why I keep referring to the Bible, that we should stop doing marriage because
What
my
we see
parents,
on-
my
yeah.
friends, my social media, whatever. Go to the Bible. God actually tells us about marriage a lot. Thank you so much. Come to my church. It's called the Mama Church. Every
Okay,
Sundays at 9 a.m.
Just find her.
What Bible is that though?
The Bible.
It's
Because
Good
there are a lot of
News,
the
Bibles.
Bible.
New Living Translation.
Okay, you're gonna give me the chapter. I'm gonna look for that.
Okay,
Maybe
got you.
if
And
it
then we're going
exists,
to talk.
then-
You're going to tell us what you've learned in the next.
of course,
episode.
I'll let you know.
Yeah.
'Cause I
And
know
then-
it's not there.
And then Charlie goes on to say, "Well, I can forgive at a particular moment, but I will not
Forget.
Nobody
Thank
says
you.
you
Guys,
forget.
why
Because me,
would-
I don't forget either.
Me too. I never
I
forget.
don't forget.
That means
either,
you don't
but
forgive.
still, that
No, I
They
forgive,
forgive.
but I
If you,
just don't
if you
forget.
forgive and forget, if you forgive and you forget, that means you forgive.
No one ever forgets.
And
No
then
one
if you
ever
don't
forgets.
forget, then you've not forgiven.
Even your own parents, when you do something wrong to them, but they will
Well,
bring
bring back
it
the
back.
issue that
Don't
you
That is
did.
what
I
it
know
is.
When they bring it back, that means that they never forget.
No, they forgive you, but
No,
it's
they
just
did.
They just
a
want
Sometimes
to
human
remind
they
you
mind.
learn.
Yeah, a human mind can never forget.
Mm.
I'll
And
forgive
then
you.
there's a person asking us a question. His name is Matthew.
Mm.
He says, "Is love choice or a feeling?"
Say it again.
He's asking, "Is love a choice or a feeling?"
But just Matthew. Next time he needs to come on the show.
We're going to invite him. We're going to bring him on. Now, does anybody have anything that they want to add on to today's show?
Love is a choice.
Or a feeling?
I think love
Okay.
I'm still, that question is
it's
still,
not a feeling.
is what?
Because I might be here and I feel like what?
I'm just
Come on, sit properly. I might be here and I feel like like I want to have her, but she's already taken. That's the feeling, right?
So what is your choice?
But love is a choice. Well, now for me, I won't refer to a person, but I'm gonna refer to a gym. I love the gym. So that's
your choice.
That's a passion.
yeah.
That's a passion. A choice. I think love is a choice. I agree with you, by the love is a choice because
No,
I'm
you agree
choosing
with
on.
me and you agree
I'm
and
ch-
you
no, I
But
also
I'm
agree
cho-
on that side.
No, love is a choice. I agree
Yeah,
because
because
I'm choosing on what. If I love what I see, a muscular guy, dark skinned, tall. You feel me? So that's a choice.
carry on.
That's a choice that I want that. We're gonna bagamba choice is Gwen Nonze, right? Che Nonze. You're choosing,
I
right?
don't know much about Luganda.
So yeah, it's a choice. You choose what you want. Yeah.
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 Does
yeah.
anybody else
I'm
want
choosing
to
it in
add
my
on
head. Someone
something regarding today's episode?
Or today's
I mean, today's topic.
So true, I'm gonna end it by saying true love does exist. I think you can, to be real, even though they'll want to argue, I think everyone can be in true love.
Yeah.
But then, and also true love can break up too, but you can still care about that person.
Yeah.
So it does exist. I've seen true love exist,
Yeah.
right? But back to the forgiveness thing, I just feel like if you forgive someone and you're saying you're forgiven, don't bring up the
past.
thing that you're forgiven because you guys are having an argument. Just let it go because it's in the past.
Yeah.
But I hope you guys have a blessed week.
And go to Learner's Church.
Yes, 9 a.m. every Sunday. Thank you.
And then for me, I'll say I'll actually agree with Lana. True love does exist. I am a big believer in love. I believe that it exists, but it's kind of tricky these days. I mean, I believe in just finding the person and
Perfect person.
yeah,
for it, yeah.
and then you guys come as one and you decide to work on it. And yeah, I believe that way it can work. Like you guys want like the same things like out of the relationship and stuff like that. I believe it can work, and I believe anybody can find that love. You just have to find that person who's willing to work. Because I believe like these days, like people don't want to work on the relationship. It's so easy. Like people have like a whole lot of options. Like people will have like options on the side. There's that whole thing of options and stuff. Like once this person messes up, boom, to the next person.
Yeah,
Like they don't have time to like work on this, but then once you find that person that you're willing to like work with, and that person is also like on the same level as you, and you're like willing to work on this, I believe that it can work, and I believe that true love does exist for me.
Okay, for me, I'm gonna disagree with Rona and Dion. I think true love doesn't exist. Reason being, like I explained before, and I'm still gonna explain the same point, that nowadays, I think what they call true love, I refer it as lust. Because you can't tell me you're in love with this person and then in the following years, a couple of years, you break up. That's not true love. That doesn't reflect true love at all. Unless, there's not even unless doesn't exist. But like, okay, I'm taking it out.
But then
But
that's
what
why
I
we
mean,
said.
what exists is lust, but not true love. Because if you're in a relationship, you're gonna refer that as true love. But in the couple of years, you're gonna break up. Now, like you said, in quarantine, we have million breaks up.
But then there are also people coming together.
Yeah,
getting
they're
married.
coming together because they've just met each other maybe a couple of years ago. But at the end of the road, they're gonna break up as well.
How do you know?
Of course, I know because of the generation. The generation is filled with meeting new people and breaking up with the old people.
That's why me and Lauren said that it takes two people to come together and agree and be like, okay, we're going to work on this.
I think if people decide not to, I think when you decide your relationship is done, I feel like fight for it with every fiber in your body. Even like your last toe is saying, yo, I can't do it anymore, right? After your last toe says that, because that's every fiber, you're like, yo, I just can't, let me let it go. But if you're just like, yo, I tried it and it wasn't working, whatever it is,
and then
what
move
it
on
is,
to the next person.
you know, it's
Now,
the next person is gonna be the same.
Now the reason why I'm saying that it doesn't even exist. Let me give you like the last point of it. Cause I might be in love with somebody, but this person has someone like, in case I break up, this person's gonna switch right away.
Again, that's why we say
exactly.
when you find a person and you guys are agreeing together with this person and saying that you're going to make this work, that is the point that we're trying.
And also, if you break up with somebody and they find someone, is it your problem? Not be that's not your concern. You messed up.
Literally.
Let's finish this outside. Sandy, do you have anything that you want
I
to
want
say?
to say, like, I do agree with you, Lorna, and Denise.
Almost call me Denise.
So I'm sorry. Yes, I do believe in true love, and yes, if you come as one, as a person, you know, you guys are destined to be together. You
guys are like willing to put in the work, then
what is ordained by God can never break up.
Amen to that. Now,
is this something? Meet me outside, Jackson.
Hold on. Let me finish. Let's start finish with me.
Okay, finish.
Let's finish
But
with
then
me.
we
We started with Rona, but Rona's brought something.
Everybody's done.
Everyone's
You've given Rona a chance for something.
I gave everybody.
He said what God did what?
What is ordained by God cannot break up.
So that's from church, right? Now if you meet me, a dude who really barely pray, like I'll be honest with you, I barely go to church. And then you bring in like what condemn with God doesn't break up. It's gonna break up at a certain point. Reason being, I don't go to church, and sometimes when the times I used to go to church, I got like wrong people in the church. Like the girls who were single were coming to get men. Men who were single were coming to get girls. And then when they get together, they come to get money for their weddings, something like that. Then I was like, why should I go to church instead of doing my own things, you know?
I had something in my head.
And then we still have some more comments from Samuel Christopher. He goes on to say, two people choose to love each other, and I definitely agree. And then we also have another comment. It says, I think the introduction of money took true love away, so I agree it does not exist.
Thank you. Whoever that is. Who is that?
We're going to find him.
Okay. Thank you, whoever you
No,
are.
say it. Who say that?
It says Hudson.
Hudson, you're the
This
man.
Hudson guy needs to come on the show next
You're
time.
the man.
Yeah, we need to say
Oh gosh. Now thank you guys so much for tuning in on Free and Feminine on AITV. Do not forget to share and subscribe on YouTube as well. Thank you guys. I hope that you guys have a wonderful and continue to have a blessed week. We'll see you guys next week on Monday. I am your host, Dion Nagadia. I'll see you guys next week.